Oh my gosh. Shit. Our first shot of the trip.
Of vacation.
Of vacation. I'm hot and sweaty. Wait a minute. Stop.
Yeah. Well, these guys, I believe so. It's Mexican approved. You know? I am shit talking. This is lit.
It's lit.
Enjoy.
Let's go.
Woo!
Boom. You still too tall. You gotta just be chilling like. You know who sang that? Oh, that's how you. It's Rashida. Put it on and make 'em wanna marry me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love life and the pursuit of happiness.
Okay, so, hey, what's up? I'm Raven Paris, and I don't know how exactly Honey's going to introduce himself, but
I'm Tony Parker.
hey, he's Tony Parker, period, and I'm a soon-to-be Mrs. Parker. But a lot of people was asking questions just about like our COVID traveling, because I guess a lot of us are scared as hell to be traveling right now, but we already had planned this trip a couple months ago, so we just was like, F it, we out. So I have a couple questions that like was asked, and I guess we could just tell them about like our experience.
I think so.
All right, bet. So the first one, we're asking a lot of questions like, did we have to get COVID test? To go to Mexico, you do not need a COVID test. But originally we was gonna go to Jamaica, and they wanted us to quarantine for 14 days. We heard about they wanted to take tests as you arrive. It was just real complicated. So some countries that you want to go to or go visit, just have to really do your research to find out what exactly they want you to do beforehand. They didn't even check out temperature, not at the airport, and I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, but they didn't. What were some of the things that we just had to make sure we had? Because you did like the plane stuff, so you had to fill out some stuff.
Yeah, we had to fill out a questionnaire that I didn't think was important, but when you coming back into the country, it won't let you get on your plane unless you filled out that questionnaire.
We didn't know exactly what this line was or where it was taking us, and when we got to the lady, she was just like, you know, where's your questionnaire? But we had his that he filled out for the both of us, but I needed one too, so I had to step outside the line. I had to scan something, I had to fill it out, and he thought we was going to be able to finesse, and he told me to do something illegal. And I went and screenshot the one that we already had. Whole time we get to the front, and I ended up having to fill it out all over again. So long story short, just fill out your questionnaire. Everybody that is traveling, make sure everyone fills out a questionnaire individually, because it will just save a lot of time. I think coming back was the most annoying.
Traveling during COVID is annoying.
Yeah.
And I think I'm traveled out for COVID.
I think we're traveled out of traveling out of the country.
Well, you're traveled out for traveling out of the country.
I'm not against going to different states.
I don't want to get on another plane and...
Wow, what was wrong with the beginning? He pissed me off in the beginning. That was the first part. So, Honey got us these radiators.
Respirators. These
respirators that you put on, and it has like the breathing filters. So we had that on when we originally...
Full face covered up.
Full face covered, everything. And when we get on the airplane, the pilot, well, not even the pilot, one of the workers, he was basically like, you got to take that off because it has a filter in it. You got to... He tried to give it this the little flimsy ass... breathe through, give me the corona ass mask he tried to give us, to take off our respirator, to put on a paper ass mask, talking about because we have filters, we got to take it off. Thank God we had our KN95 mask, and we had our shield on deck, so we was double bulletproof, but that pissed me off. So definitely I would suggest you have a KN95 mask because these planes are not practicing social distancing, as you can see right here. Also, make sure your questionnaire is filled out for everybody who's traveling. Also, make sure you contact the countries or do your research on the countries that you want to travel to just to make sure that you have to get a COVID test or you may not have to get a COVID test. Find that out beforehand. And, and also the immigration paper.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it. I don't even know which paper it is that I lost.
I do. That's why I kept it in my passport. So when you get to the to customs, they're gonna when they're stamping you, they give you this paper that's inside your passport. Keep that because they're gonna need that back for when you travel out, and they're gonna keep it when you basically leave.
And it costs 800 pesos.
You had to pay 800 pesos.
800 pesos or $35 to get it back. Yes.
Yeah, so don't do what he did. Don't lose it. Just keep it in your passport until you go back to the airport because they're going to ask for that too. So I think we answered all those questions regarding that. Now let's get into the fun stuff, the resort. 3111. You thought we had both sides. It feels great. Oh, look at the back.
Hey.
Yes.
No, that's the vibe.
So once we got to the resort, the resort was nice. Would you recommend the Pyramid Grand Oasis?
Yeah, I would recommend it. The resort was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was friendly. The staff was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't too much outside traffic. You didn't get bothered a lot on the beach, which is one of my pet peeves. I hate when people just accost you on the beach while you're trying to be on vacation.
We definitely got bamboozled a couple times on the beach.
Got approached, but it could have been a lot worse. For certain. Like, if you ever been to Jamaica during non-COVID times, you know what I'm talking about.
He keeps spending all our pesos on his apparel. Show them the first hat you brought.
This shit.
Show them the first hat.
I was looking for the hat, man, all the while. I would have never brought this one.
Now he spent more pesos on this hat. Who knew bald heads required so much maintenance? Then what else you got? Pesos.
My cigar.
Exactly, the cigars. He's spending all our pesos on his stuff.
And we still got thousands more to spend.
Yeah, the resort, like,
it was clean.
very clean.
It was very clean. They had hand sanitizer everywhere. They made sure that if you was going to be on the inside.
Shoe sanitizer.
Yeah.
I
never even saw that. When you step your foot, like when you're about to walk inside or whatever, you step your foot on it and it was like a foot sanitizer as well. In the mornings, they changed all the sheets off of the little beds that are on the beaches so you can have like fresh sheets. Even down to like all the plants, as y'all can see right here, like they was cleaning and doing everything every day. So that was really a good thing. Someone also asked, was everything open? Was all of the resort open? I think so. Yeah.
Yes, all of the resort was open. The nightclub was open.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was limited seating and limited capacity,
Mm-hmm.
but everything was definitely open.
Yeah, we engaged in everything. Someone also asked, was the excursions open? Were they available? Yes, excursions are available. So the only thing is, like you said, is they still practice social distancing. So when you go, like, so we went to Cancun. So if you're going to be in Cancun, their public beaches are closed. But if you are on a resort, they have private beaches that are attached to resort because they already know that it's a certain amount of people that the resort can book. So on the beach, everyone is still able to practice social distance. The beaches are open, but when it comes to like some restaurant seatings, that's social distance. So once they are booked, that's it. Like, we almost missed the show because they had limited seating. The Bread Cabaret, and this is so much fun.
I think we got some clips of that.
Yeah, you can see that right here.
Lady.
Also, when we did the food the last night, what was that restaurant called?
Benazusa. 4 diamond triple award rated.
17-course meal.
20-course meal.
I keep saying 17. 20-course meal.
4 edible drinks courses.
We almost missed that one too because when you're on a resort, some resorts have apps. Our resort had an app. So originally we tried to book at 8:30 time, but service wasn't happening. We wasn't able to communicate. I think we was doing the excursion that day. We missed it. So long story short, we had went to the VIP lounge to book with them, and the only sitting they had available was 6:30. So that's basically like when the restaurant opened. But as you can see in there, due to the process, by it being 20 courses, they really social distance there. So that's the only thing. Everything is open, but you just have to make sure you book your reservations early because they have like limited seating. Honey, what was your most memorable favorite part of the trip?
Well, I would have to say that's 2 different parts. The most memorable part was the on-site engagement photos that we took because the photos looked so good, but it was so much work that went into getting the pictures the way they are. Like, I
kept saying, like, I don't know how these gonna look. I don't know if I'm gonna like them.
I appreciate what we went through to get those pictures as nice as they are. And the scenery that we got, the background, like everything, it was all worth it. It was hot.
It was so hot.
I can't describe to you how we felt walking around the resort.
The sun was fucking beaming and burning through our faces. Like,
couldn't open your eyes half the pictures. We had to get counts on when to open our eyes because it was just too crazy.
It was.
But that was definitely the most memorable part.
I agree.
My favorite part has to be Benazusa. That 20-course meal was perfect in every way.
Everything was so good. Like,
and I can't wait to have that type of experience again.
Yeah.
With this lovely woman here.
Thank you. We're gonna make sure y'all have this experience too. Right now, actually. Check it out.
Hola.
Hola. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, table side hat rack.
Come on.
Just don't get no fancier than that.
Hello. I got the room to ourselves. Yes. I'm excited.
Okay. Seeing us.
And this is water?
Yes. Agua de piedra. And squeeze it gently to get some juice on the top and eat it like an oyster, like this.
You're eating a cocktail. How is it, honey? Is it strong?
Delicious.
Oh, okay.
Tequila and cacao.
Huh.
Okay? Here.
Tequila and cacao.
Yes. Here we have a corn toast with chocolate inside sugar cane. Okay? Just gonna break it. You're gonna give it a piece, drink it. Piece, drink it.
Course 2, right? Course 2, right?
Course. Not course 2.
What course is this?
It's like 7 and 8.
How you doing? Well, what we have here is that.
Try it. Good.
Very good.
3. Voila.
Yes.
This is a principal main course. The name is Jello Mole from Oaxaca.
J-Lo?
Jello.
J-Lo.
This is the classic dishes in the wedding, the Mexican weddings. These are very classic dishes. The beef is to cook around the 8 hours. It's a long cooking, but this is delicious.
What is it?
It's shrimp, but you know I'm eating it.
You look like a dessert. Yum.
You ready?
Yeah. What is it giving? We about to dry the boat. This is a macaron and a chocolate liqueur.
Yeah.
And then we have a waffle. And then we have tequila.
Jello from all over Mexico.
Salud.
Salud.
Okay, my most memorable was the engagement photos for sure. That was an experience in itself. My most favorite was the day of the excursions. The ATVs, that was the first time I did ATVs. That food, nothing tastes better than authentic Mexican food. Like, I think that was we ate a lot too, as you can see. But that food that we had when we was out in the jungle was so damn good. Like, it was so damn good. You can see that right here too. So we're about to do some ATV driving.
So you wanted to go bathroom?
Yes.
This side is for women and behind is for men. Okay? Also,
I don't know if I'll
after
be able to keep my
ATVs,
phone,
we have the opportunity
but
to visit the bathroom. Okay?
I'll
You
vlog
need
what I
to
can.
pass, so please follow.
Oh, these are Mexican empanadas. Oh, shoot, thank you.
Spicy that one.
That's why you over here coughing. All right, honey, let's look at yours. Tell us what it is.
It's some Mexican food. Burritos, empanadas, chicken. I don't know what else. It's delicious.
It's actually the most favorite. Then we got to swim in the cave.
Swam with fishes.
We swam with fishes.
That ate my feet. No, they nibbled on my dead skin though in real life. They really did. And it was an experience.
It was.
Took some pictures in the cave, rode the ATV.
Yeah.
We didn't get to do zip lining
lining
because of the rain.
It started like thundering.
But it was still worth it.
We got to go in the bat cave.
Oh yes, we went to real life bat cave. She said it was 100,000 bats in it.
Yeah.
We didn't get to take pictures because bat caves and flash photography. It was all not allowed, but they did get to take some pictures of us.
And I think that was a favorite part of mine too. It seemed like we was out there longer than what it was, but we didn't get to have our phones out there. So the fact that we just got to connect with each other. Oh, but while we was there, before we got inside the jungle, they did check out temperatures there, because you're going to be in like small groups and different people, so they did check out temperatures there. But I think I enjoyed that. Like, we got to just put our phones away and just got to experience the jungle. Like, that was cool.
Nice. Being one with nature.
Yeah, that was
we
nice.
learned a little bit about Mayan culture.
Oh,
We did a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
A Mayan ritual.
We did.
From an actual Mayan.
Yeah, who spoke Mayan language, and it's only like 100 to 1,000, 6,000.
6,000 Mayan language speaking people left in Mexico.
Yeah, that was a vibe. That was pretty much it. How was the food? We ate a lot of food.
We did.
Starting from day one. At our resort, we had like, how many restaurants? Like 8 to 10.
At least I get.
Like 8 to 10 different restaurants. So from the moment we touched down, first spot was the Coco spot.
Like burgers and
bar
stuff.
stuff. And then we went to Il Donas or Los Donas?
Dos Lunas.
Dos Lunas.
2 moons.
Yeah, you got your pizza, and I got the pasta.
Yeah,
and that's what we tried. Mexican cheesecake. About to try Mexican cheesecake.
You can tell it's not New York cheesecake. I didn't want to ruin it for you, but that's not no New York cheesecake.
You said.
I said it's good. It's not New York cheesecake, to say the least. That's totally Mexican cheesecake. 100%. It's not the same. It's just not the same. Check out the facial expression.
It's not the same.
Mexican cheesecake, no.
Ew.
It's not New York cheesecake. I'll put it like that. It looks like it, but it's not it.
Yeah, y'all could see this. It just, yeah. But I think room service. We got room service.
Room service was tight.
We went to the steakhouse. We ate everything. So I think overall, the food is decent. But I feel like since they cook their food differently and they make their food differently, I felt like it upset my stomach once I came home. Like, it's just a difference between Mexican food and
Mexican-American food.
Mexican-American food, yeah.
Yeah.
So I say beware of that part too. When you come home, definitely I feel like your body is going to feel the difference in the food. And I think that's pretty much everything. I hope y'all just enjoy the vlog. I hope I answered all these questions. And if you are going to travel during COVID, just be safe, strap up, mask up, and have fun.
Cheers.
Cheers! So let's just be clear. I'm not going to be able to hang with Honey because my tolerance is not the same as your tolerance drink-wise.
I'm glad you know.
No, I know for
That's
certain.
the first step is no.
First step is admitting.
Los changos sucios. Y una
Wait, I
cerveza.
can't see you. There we go. Oh. Look at our shots. The coolest thing ever. See a shot, take a shot. This is a
It's not that big.
This is not that big. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Drink it all.
For your. Thank you. You want salt? Thank you. She saw me struggling. Oh, look at here. Yes. It's the unlimited pina coladas for me.
How does that work?
Why you gotta always be so cool?
Is it a button you see?
Why you gotta always be so cool?
That says cool off, cool on?
Yeah,
Where
it
is
is. It is actually.
Well, let's see you push that button. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's lit. I'm lit. I'm lit. It's your fault.
It is. And I take that as a compliment.
A compliment?
Yes.
Whatever.
My fault, you lit. You lit.
We lit. They can't see my. I don't want to make the one to marry me.
And I did.
I don't want to make the one
And she
to
did.
marry me.
And she did.
I don't want to make the one to marry me.
And she did.